Thank you so much, dear viewers, and welcome to this short video. I'm by the name Boy Jimis.
And by the name Neccessary.
I'm so glad to have you today.
The same applies to me.
To you all, dear viewers, the purpose of this short video is to explain the danger of dowries in South Sudan, whereby I have a special guest, my sister. She's really going to explain the danger of paying dowries in our communities. So, Sister Nyere, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So I have a question for you, almost like 4 questions. We shall just do it Q&A. My first question is it right to marry using dowry?
According to me, I would like to say no. It is not good to marry using dowries, using cows as means of dowries. Because of my following reasons, as you are going to follow me, I'll be explaining the danger of this culture. First of all, it's not good, it's not really good to marry with dowry. Dowry payment leads to mistreatments at home. What I mean by mistreatment at home is that this man sees that they bought these ladies, they don't consider their rights in the family. What they see out of them, they see that they are their properties. So once she said something, it's not that considered. So that thing I see there. Not giving someone rights, I see that it is mistreatment. Secondly, it also leads to forced marriages, because the parents of the girls need to get dowries, need to get cows, because if they didn't give their daughters out of cows, they should not get these dowries. What they do is that they should force their daughters so that they could get this issue of dowries. And once you force someone, once you marry someone unwillingly, you know that it is not good at all for marriage. Another issue is also it sometimes leads to tribal conflicts. For example, like we have different tribes in South Sudan. If I'm a
How many are there?
there are 64 tribes. So, for example, I will take this issue of Mira. So for me, if I want to get married as a man and I don't have cows, what I do is that I should go in other tribes to steal some cows so that I could get married. Without me stealing these cows, I'll not get married. Since girls, since you cannot get a woman, are too expensive. Yes,
Yeah.
brother. Thank you. So that one can also lead to, when they find you stealing someone's cows, you fight. When I find my fellow Dinka stealing, when I stole a cow from fellow near, then they fight these two, and also the other sides come. It can also lead to tribal conflicts, and sometimes this leads to death. Yeah. So I would also like to say it leads to hatred between the father and the daughter. Yes. If you force your daughter to get married to this man, because she doesn't love that guy, she will feel that my father hates me, my father does not love me. What she do is that if she'll just take it that, okay, let this man pay these dowries and me and my father will not give a day. Because if he thinks that his daughter, you could not force him into marriage. So another thing is that...
By the way, Sarah, you are right. Because I remember a scenario, a lady being forced by family to get married to a man whom she does not love. So what happened that she was first pregnanted by another guy, and then the parent rejected that guy because the guy has no dowry. So what happened? In the near future, this lady ended up with the better person who was brought by the family, and then they broke up. So the lady now, she's single, and I can say she's a single mom, whereby she's also having a child which the first guy impregnated her with. So she's now in life, you know, she has no husband, okay? And then she's there like, you know, she has no good relationship with the family. She had that hatred, okay? So when I heard that such a story, it really shocked me.
Yeah.
So you're right.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
it can really lead.
Yeah, you see the dangers of these things. So it can also lead to elopement. So as a guy, if you don't have, I think the way you can know, if you don't have cows, how do you feel and you love someone? You feel like you should run away with this cow, right? Yeah, you just think that maybe I should go to another country because you have nothing to pay, isn't it? And you really love the guy, but you have no dowries. You run away, you love this guy. And that thing, I don't think that it is peaceful marriage.
Right.
Because your parents are not happy with you, that you're not with them, and it also applies to the lady's side. So sometimes it is not that way.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it also leads to, after that, when you run away with the girl, then the parents, the brothers of the girl found you at a certain state. They can even imprison you or they kill you. Most cases.
Definitely.
Yeah, because you do not give them the dowries and you run away with your girl. How they see it. So
And I also heard that when you in love a girl,
yes,
especially in some community, that they don't respect you for life.
yeah.
So it becomes like you are somebody who is
You're a criminal.
a criminal.
Yeah.
A criminal.
You look like a criminal.
So, and what caused that criminality act is because you don't have a cow
Yes.
and you love their daughter, but they cannot give you. So I think it's really bad.
You'll be criminal for no reason, isn't it? Yeah, this is something really not good.
Okay.
It can also lead to divorce. Sometimes if you marry someone whom you're just forced to, remember you don't love that guy, so you feel all the time, you feel unhappy because this is not the guy you want to get married to. But because the guy whom you want to get married to has no dowries, you're being forced to marry this guy, isn't it? So you won't be happy. Sometimes you also feel like you should not be with this guy anymore. Remember the guy like takes you as that he wants you. He will cry you all the time and all this. Remember this guy is an old man and all this. You could not even
And you lady, you don't like old guys.
we don't like this. But because of that, then our parents just give us like this. Okay, take her. Because he has bought you. What you do, you have no right. Then what you do, when these things become worse, then you go to court and said, I'm going to divorce with this man. And it is not that you really wanted to divorce, but because you have been forced, that was still there.
Especially like, you know, there are people who came from United States. I'm not just against this guy abroad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember there was a singer who sang about that. That don't give your daughter because of someone. Okay? There will be a time for your little child. One day, this very little one will bring a lot of dowry.
Exactly.
Okay? Okay. So, I think it makes sense because if a whole guy come up to pay a dowry, so that he will take the little one, you know, very soon they can end up.
Yeah, you see, such cases very soon because, and even you can imagine the importance of your girl. If you just educate her, then she can even work, if she works, even that amount of money or the cash she could give, you can even be much bigger than the house which you just sold her with, isn't it? Yeah, so sometimes it can also lead to adultery, whereby if you get married to a man you don't love, remember you have someone else you love, you could think that you can just go and seek for happiness from the guy you loved before, but they reject him because of dowry issue. what you do is because you will get satisfaction outside, you'll get happiness outside, good treatment outside, and the whole issues, because ladies, they are people who have that humanity. They have a lot of humanity. What they think they could do for
They have a lot of humanity than
yes,
men.
yes, than men.
Why? What do you mean?
What I mean is that most cases, if they love someone, they just, if someone loves them, what they think is to repay that person is that they could give themselves to such a person. That's why they commit adultery. While they are with this guy, if they see this guy give them care, what they do is that they should give themselves, and that is adultery.
But I have that lady love to be care. Okay, if a guy take care of you well, you can love that guy.
Yeah.
What if a whole man is taking care of you?
Okay, it happens. It happens. The
He's
whole
giving
man-
you whatever you want.
Yeah, but not
What will make you not to be happy?
But not every man can do that. Remember, like most men have pride. Since they bought you, like you have no right. It is them to decide that whether I'll love you or not. So it's not all of them. But if a man gets you for free or out of love between you, he can never control you because he thinks that anyway, like if he mistreats you, he will go away. So there's nothing which controls you. It can also lead to sell a bet. So what I mean is this: someone can also be single for the rest of his life. Since he doesn't have a dowry to be paying for a girl, he cannot think of getting married. Remember, maybe he loves a certain lady, and he doesn't have the house. So what he could do is that he could be celibate, because he doesn't want any other girls, and this one is too expensive for him. So he cannot afford this dowry. So this thing will make someone to stay single, whether he wants to be single or he doesn't want. The same applies to ladies. If a man he wanted has been rejected because he doesn't have house or dowries, you can also decide to be single. How do you see that?
You have an example of somebody being single, like a lady that you see being single.
Yeah, they are there. Like I also have a second friend of mine. For them, they have been in courtship with their boyfriend for a long time. Then once they reach home, they rejected this man. This man said that I really love this girl, but for now I don't have anything. But as the time goes on, I'll get something maybe to give you. Then they said that no, since you don't have this, we are not giving you this girl. And then the girl said that no, I have to stay. She's my friend, and I know her. She's still single up now because they reject the man whom she loves, whom she loves, and the guy doesn't have. She's young. So sometimes it can also lead to slavery. In fact, this dowry payment, it is slavery because it is selling and buying of human beings. It is slavery, and we know slavery is not good once you are being sold, so you can never have it right. And for us here in South Sudan, we do claim that women have some percentages and all this. If really we have given them that some percentages, why don't we give also them that right for them to choose for themselves, to select the men they want without any something being required out of them, so that we could see really we have freed our girls. And men can do anything with men, and it is not that us selling them. It's not that they cannot do something which the man does. So what I see, women can also do something better than men, or they can also do something equal with men. If it is issue of dowry payment, if they make it both equal sides, so they can also pay dowries. They can also work. So you can also see this.
Yeah, I remember the story which mom told me, and she said long time ago, they ladies, okay, and ladies sometimes, she's owned by every man, as well as you're being married. So what they do is that a man could come and order you, can you cook for me food? If you refuse, so the solution is caning. And then she was like, ladies to be ordered by any man, as well as the guy is relative to
This guy.
this guy.
Yeah, to the husband.
The husband, you can be ordered to cook, to watch process.
Because they think that you are a family property.
Yes. So, you are a slave. At the time also, when you're also cooking food, the men will also expect you to do other duties. Okay? So like this raising children, they will say it's not a duty of man. Okay? So you're just like, you're being bored with a certain work. If you don't do them, they will punish you. They will cane you. So you are no longer a person being loved. So you are a person who is already a slave to them. Because you are not doing what people expected you to do. Okay? And then with that, completely is the definition of slave. So thank you so much. And all the viewers, we have seen all the dangers which our sister really tried to explain to us. The second question to you will be, as you now talk of the danger of dowries, and you say yes, it's not good for us to marry using dowries. So, are you not going to be against our cultures in South Sudan? Because most of our cultures in South Sudan require dowries payment for you to get a lady, even if the scale is just differ from another tribe. Some tribes just pay maybe some goats, some went to cattle, 30, 50, 100. So it just depends, but you cannot get a girl for free. Okay? At least you have to pay something. So are you not against this kind of cultures in South Sudan?
Yeah, of course. I have to be against the culture because first of all, if you look at the culture has just been formed by the people. Maybe before there was no some cultures. It is just these are just people of a certain clan or certain community sat together to say that okay, for us we are going to do this and this will be what we are going to follow, and that is called culture. So the same people, because these were the people who set down this, the same applies to this because these people can also sit down and say that this issue, again, we see that it is not something good. Because if we introduce something, we first give it a period, we see whether it is good or it is not good. Since we have seen that it is not helping, we can still also change it. So we can change it. For example, we have many things we have changed. In different tribes, before we have maps, like for Dinkas, they have this, for Nuer also has, and for Chibuk and others, they also has. But per now, we find other, like at this generation, they are not having them. Why? Because they have seen that they are no longer good for them. For example, you don't have. Why don't you have? So that's
I fear.
You see, you fear. So also applies. It is someone is saying you can say that no, we have to remove this. This one is not good. Now for you, you've said that you fear, but that was the time I remember. There is this vice president called himself. That was the time he ordered that there's no man who should be given those marks. And why did he say that? Because he has seen the danger of this thing.
What is the danger? Do you know anything?
Yeah. Because it leads to loss of blood, and we know when your blood has been lost, it's not that one. It's not good.
I even believe it can never lead to
death. It can never lead to death. Yeah. So we can the same people who brought that issue. They are the same people who can change. We are the one to change it since we have seen the danger of this. So to help our women or young girls, we have to change this. It does not promote equality or equal rights.
For sure.
South Sudan.
Thank you so much. Culture is just a total way of life. And anytime people can say, we can live this total way of life, and we can shift to another way of life.
Yes.
If they see the danger of this, they can also shift. It's just a matter of amendments. When it is amended, then people can still also go for another good thing. Well, thank you. Another question will be, when you see countrywide, which is South Sudan, the whole of it, there are a lot of cattle, okay? Especially we are leading the whole world, okay? I don't know, what will be the use of cows now if we are not going to use them with dowry payment? What can you say? How can we convert these cows to be useful in our culture? What would be another benefit of cow instead of dowries?
Okay, cows has many usage. So it is not like for them to be paid as dowry. It is only one usage. It is not. It is only one use. I mean, it is not that this is the only use of cows. You can also leave that use of cows. There are many things you can use cows. First of all, cows. It is used as food. You get meat out of it. You also get milk out of it. Cows can also help you in flowering gardens. They are like those of agriculturists and all this. They can also help you. And you can also sell them to educate your girls. And these girls, they can also bring you this money in which you are seeing these big men paying dowry because they are educated. That's why you are seeing them. They have money. They have house. You can also educate. You can also sell them to educate your girls, and this girl become useful to you instead of being selling. These are how you can use these cows. Not because you can use them to offend ladies or to deny their rights.
So you expect cows to still remain in our community?
Yes.
But you
cows
do them a different way.
are good. Cows are good. They're not bad. I'm not saying that cows are bad, but just how we are using these cows is not good.
Like even now, economy is completely down. If we could even turn this cow in economic system, so will also help us. You know, you set up what's called dairy system.
Yes.
You produce a lot of milk. You make a lot of companies that will be producing milk out of this cow.
Yes.
So we can also get money. You know, whereby our children can even be sent to school to second, and they can also contribute to country development. So I think it's clear. Okay, can we use money instead of in place of cow? Because you know it is like cow now to me. They are not good or should not be used for money. What can we use for money? Can we use money so that?
Anyway, it's somehow funny, but really, I'm not just against cows. So money, I'm also saying no, we cannot use money because money, like what I'm against is anything being paid to buy a girl. If you use money, it's like you also bought her, and if you bought her, what happens? All what I've explained about someone who has been bought, these are not good. You cannot use money in place of cows. So still, you are playing the same role. Whether you use matoke as a baganda use that because they used to marry with matoke, still they are still selling their girls. So I don't think that means other use in place of cows are good. Matoke and money. Also others using goats. All these things are not good because they play the same role. I'm not saying that we should leave cows and sheep and other things. It's not good. I'm against what offends girls is right. I don't want girls to be sold as clothes or phones or shoes. Let them, you just give them, like, they love people, let them go, like, freely. Don't sell them. Let them do according to their will.
Thank you so much. My last question is, you know, there is a claim that, you know, we are not really selling our daughters, but we are really trying to look for a man to show whether that guy is responsible. Because if any guy come and say, I want this daughter of yours, so the only test for the family to use is to see a man that can raise at least a cow, to show that that guy is also a man. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
And there is also another evidence that they also use. They say also, we are not requiring dowries, but we are really making what's so called this guy to give appreciation because, we raised the girl, we take care of her even to university level. Even by then, when there was no decision education, ladies actually, their price was lower than now. Why? Because they say they use a lot of money by educating their daughters. So if you come now, you want to take educated daughter, so you need to raise up the price. So it is like twofold appreciation, and also to look your manhood, whether you can be able to take care of this. Can you address this?
Yeah. Okay, if you are to look at the issue of you giving your daughter because you want to press this man whether he will take care of your daughter, I don't think that him being in charge of dowries could be the test you could give to him because he can go and steal these cows and pay. And after he takes your girls, when he takes this girl, you have nothing to feed.
But
her
as well as
at
he
home.
still that he's also showing that he's a man, he's a strong guy.
No, first of all,
What is the danger?
what if he went and also tried to steal? Because since stealing is not a good habit. If you steal the cows to get this lady, you can also go and steal something to feed her,
That's
and
true.
they kill you from there.
That's
So what
true.
will be the benefit? Which achievement have you made for your daughter, for your son-in-law? So I think that it is not really good.
What a point of
Because
appreciation.
first of all, the girl is the one who knows that is this man capable for her? Like, is this man like if you are to give girls the wills to get the guys they love for themselves? So it is the one through their studies. It is the one to say that this man will really take care of me. Not you just telling this man to struggle and get cows. Because if you struggle really, I don't think he can give you the love he could give you if he takes you without dowry. Because if he struggle, maybe he has just survived from where he stole these cows from. If he survive and will just come with that hunger, once you do anything mistake, he will just tell you that, no, you just misbehaving. Do you know what happened? When I was almost being killed because of these cows, because to marry you, like he will have that also hatred towards the wife. And also if the in-laws try to call him that, please help us, he will say that, like, I paid their dowries and all this thing. Why do you just still want me to do something for them? And imagine if you just give your daughter to this man, he will just feel like, okay, like I have to help them. I'll be a family friend to them, a family son to them. Like they did not treat you bad because once they charge you, it's like they are mistreating you. Remember, they delay you for a period of year, getting cows one by one. You're not being given like that. It's not that good. And this issue of that, it is appreciation. Okay, really, if it is appreciation, why is it that you like as the father of a girl goes to the husband of a girl and asks that you should bring some amount of dowry? If it is appreciation, a man could just maybe feel that I should appreciate this and gives anything, whether it is a phone, a laptop, a what, anything he feels like he's happy with it. Does not need anything concerning appreciation. I cannot come and say, okay, appreciate me with this pen, with this pen. This is not that really good.
You expect the fathers to be keeping quiet.
Yeah, of
So
course.
a man should just come and say,
Yes,
I'm giving you phone as appreciation.
because it is appreciation. Anything like whether it is this book, you can also give because it is what you feel that you should appreciate him with. And if it is appreciation, like why is it that only the side of the bridegroom are appreciating, not the side of that bride? Like why is it that the lady is not appreciating this family also? Because remember, this man as being raised by the family, being educated by the family too. Maybe is even more educated than you even. And why is it that is the one also giving appreciation? You could also appreciate him because it is like you're giving your girls and they're also giving their son. So I don't think that you could give that point of appreciation, because appreciation couldn't be on one side and couldn't be asked that you appreciate. So rather, I don't think appreciation won't hit this word.
Yeah, I was just even thinking because it is destroying the rule of appreciation. You know, when you say if you want my daughter, I will not give you my daughter unless you
appreciate me.
pay this. You know, there is a scenario. Even one of my friends just got married, and you know, he went up to the village and he collect all the cows, and then he paid almost like 30 cows. But the guy came back to Juba, and what happened in that? You know,
He did not get the girl.
he was expecting that. So the family said, you have to raise this cow again for you to get your daughter. So it is kind of negotiation. You know, if you don't have this money, I will not give you my phone.
No.
If you don't have this such amount, I will not give you my jacket.
Yeah. If I pay 20 cows, I'll tell you that unless you bring like this is the like they call it debts. Okay, like when you pay this 20, I said okay, let me see you whether maybe you will come back for this phone or not. Then after you bring all this, that's when I will give you this phone. So it is selling. What is slavery? Selling human beings. So they said it is not good for we the women as girls. So we are really suffering in terms of issues of that. So if really in South Sudan if they are really meaning to say that they have given us the right of some percentages or we are equal to men, at least they should maybe listen to our voices, that they should not sell us like other things. So we are human beings. We are tired of this. You see, the men are like they are mistreating my fellows. I don't see this issue which is good in South Sudan. So maybe like if the parents love us, they could stop this issue of mistreatment. We are not free.
Thank you so much. I think we have come to the end of this show, and you can at least try to advise your fellow sisters. What would be the word of encouragement that you can answer in that situation? What could be also your contribution toward eradicating this kind of culture? What is the word you can give to your?
Okay, the word I can give to my fellow sisters is that they should study as much as possible. If they study, then they work for themselves. So I don't think that they could be mistreated. So what I say is that girls should continue studies. They should feel that for them they are also human. What a man can do, they can also do. So they should also at least try to tell their parents that for us we can also do much than these boys. If you please give us mercy and you educate us, we can still give this money than these guys you are trusting much. So I could tell my fellow girls that let us not fall into the same problem which our fellow girls are passing through. So we should work hard for ourselves so that they should not mistreat us.
Your last message to your father?
Okay. My fathers, they should not sell us. So we are so important. So, you try to view whether if you educate your girl, try to after her studies, try to maybe to give her 2 years if she's to give her 2 years or 1 year to work. Then you will see whether she could maybe take care of you or she couldn't take care of you. Because even the man you trust, maybe you may fail to take care of you. But if you trust your daughter, she can also do something. So I'm saying that don't force these young ladies to get married. You should stop these issues of dowry, so that your daughters will also have love for your parents.
What do you think should be the contribution of your mother?
Okay, for my mothers, okay, they don't have that much contribution, but at least what they could do is that they could really advocate for the right of their daughters. The mother should stand strong. Though the father cannot stand with the girl, she, as the mother, should also stand with the girl. So whatever it takes, maybe to support the girl until the level the girl wants, she can also do. So whether she can be working at people's home or what, anything, they can also stand strong on the girls.
Thank you so much. You know, it is heartbreaking that even our mothers, when a lady make a decision, maybe if a lady is being impregnated, the father will say the mother knows. So it is like, you know, it has become a burden to our mothers as well. But I can also say, mothers, you should also stand for this. Even if you are being accused falsely, you can also stand for the right. Because tomorrow your daughter's future is very important. Advise the father, you know, really, this danger of dowries payment or cow payment, you know, would really affect our daughters. To my message to young people, like boys, you know, there was a scenario happened in Lumbek whereby a boy went and killed the sister because the sister refused to be married. Because the interest of the boy is to get married.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So he ended up killing this little one. You know, it is like you have denied my right.
Yes.
And the guy undermined the right of this young girl. That she has a right to live. She has a right also to be free. And she has a right to be. Alright? So the guy went and just acknowledged his own right instead of the system. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate all the viewers.
Before that,
Okay.
so I would like to say that I'm just giving this so that all of us could look into disadvantages. I'm not saying that this is the final, that all what I've said it is right and all this, but I'm just telling you that we girls, we are feeling that issue, that it is something, it is a burden to us. We are not happy at all for this. So at least as the parents, as the mother, the father, the brother, you could also look into this, the danger of this. We are really suffering. So let us try to look at this. So I'll be happy for someone maybe seconding this issue as my father or mother, like someone who is advocating for my right.
Thank you so much. We have come to the end of this show. All the viewers, thank you so much for your time. Subscribe and also share with your friends. And also comment on anything you think is left out. And what is the danger? What do you think we can also include on this? Okay. So thank you so much. And also bring the benefit of cow. We also need them. Thank you so much. Bye.